You've just crossed over into the media zone.
Hello and welcome to the Media Zone. Ed and Dave here. Ed and Dave with you.
That's right, Ed.
We're still into the new year, even though this is the first time we've been in the new year while taping due to our schedule.
Our schedule.
We both had rough New Year's, apparently, Dave.
Well, mine wasn't too rough.
No.
It was okay. I was just slightly under the weather.
Just slightly.
But not, nothing that would prevent me from continuing my daily routine. You, however, a little worse.
Yeah, well, right after watching Dick Clark try to mumble through the countdown. And why they start him out at 20, I don't know. But it was 20, countdown to 1.
He didn't do it, did he?
Yes.
He counted down from 20?
Yes.
But it's... they start the countdown. They tell him to start counting backwards from 20, but that's actually 8 minutes away from midnight.
Right.
Because by the time he gets through that 20, it'll be 8 minutes.
Did you watch any of that, or
No.
No, you didn't.
Actually, I did hear him talk to Ryan Seacrest and complain. Seacrest apparently was complaining about temperature or the heat.
Yeah, it's a running joke.
Well, I guess I missed it because I wasn't laughing.
30 years ago, Dick Clark was out on a cold night, and forever since, whenever it's a little warm out, they kid back and forth that Dick was suffering out in that cold there. Now we have to suffer with him every New Year.
Probably not much longer, Ed.
No, that's all right. he seems a tad better counting down.
How old is he? Is he 80?
In the 80s.
Is he? Like 78, 80, 79, something like that.
Yeah.
God bless him.
God bless Dick.
God bless. Well, God bless
Dick Clark.
Dick Clark.
Right. Let's see. So I was sick New Year's Day. Bad cold.
Oh.
All the way up, and I went to work during the week, and then this finally Thursday, I said, something's wrong, I'm not getting better, so I had to go, and it went into a sinus infection, and so I'm on heavily...
Are you heavily sedated?
Sedated, and...
Are you sedated now?
Right now.
Heavily sedated?
I'm heavily sedated.
So this will not be your usual...
Oh, it will be.
Oh, will
it might be even better for
Why?
all you know.
Did you take a drink before you got here,
No.
too?
Maybe I'll try...
Mix your drugs?
I should try and mix... Where's that Grey Goose and...
Get Goose, Dad. I'm sure the producer could get some for you in a heartbeat.
Oh, jeez.
Here it comes. There you go. We're not promoting it.
No.
No.
So just a good beverage to keep your spirits up.
No, it's a spirit for your spirits.
You know, as much as I try with a size antibacterial at my desk like this, the giant size.
Yeah. Germ X, Ed, it has ethyl alcohol, 62%. It's an antiseptic.
Yeah.
So you keep this like the industrial size at your work.
And now I forgot, though, to carry something with me around. For the doorknobs I have to touch.
Oh, no, Ed.
Besides the germs they're passing around, there's many a time the guard out in front I've seen going directly from the urinal to the door.
No.
So if he's going to check your badge, you better disinfect.
Never touch bathroom doorknobs, anything. Make sure you have tissue or paper in your hand. Never flush the toilet with your hand. Kick it.
Never sit down on the toilet. Kind of squat over it and hover.
Is it? Ooh. But what? No. Okay. But couldn't you just take some soapy water and scrub down the seat maybe, and then wipe it off, and then perhaps plant your buttocks down on that? I don't know.
Do you put paper down at work, Dave?
I try to avoid any BMs at work.
You do?
I will, if I have to leave work early, just to go home and release the torpedo, that's what I'll do. But I try not to do it at work because there's plenty of trolls and people whose aim isn't that good, even with number 2. I don't know how they missed that big opening, but some scrape things on their maybe they're standing up and their aim isn't that good. I don't know. But I try to avoid it.
I notice the higher I go on the floors up to the executive level, there seems to be some quick lunches or something because there's a lot of skid marks in the toilet. Oh no, don't make me laugh.
I try not to. Oh,
especially on the 5th floor where all the executives are. A lot of skid marks and splatterings. What?
No, the mic again, Ed.
Tell me.
That. Oh, and what's this, Ed? Have you heard? Have you heard what they're doing? I think it's the Huck Finn, the book. Is it Huck
Yes.
Finn?
Okay,
Tom Finn? Huck Sawyer? Which book is it?
Huckleberry Finn.
That's what they're doing.
That's
they're
the one.
taking out, they're changing the words. They're changing the N word
Right.
to slave, I think, right? And what's the other one they're taking out? They're doing some other change.
Well, the character's name was N-word the Jim.
Right. Right.
That's the nickname we call our producer sometimes down
You do?
here.
Oh, that's right. But there was also another change. I can't remember what the other change was. But it doesn't matter what the change was. You're altering a classic, Ed,
Yeah.
a literary classic. That's the way it was written. If you don't like the word, then don't have the kids at school read it.
Yeah.
It's the classic. It's Mark Twain. It isn't Joe Smith down the road who wrote some crappy book. This is one of the classics of all time, and you're taking it and changing it. Mark Twain would not be happy about this. But that's all I have to say. I don't understand why.
He's
why they have to do
spinning in
this.
his grave.
I can't remember what the other change was.
Maybe if there was an edition for kids,
Perhaps.
but you can't change every version of it.
I don't know what they're doing.
Maybe they could have a kids version of end-free.
And free?
End-free.
But,
These kids are saying that word every other sentence
know.
on the street today.
this is true.
Alf?
Who?
They're changing Alf, or Alf is saying it. Somebody's playing around with Alf clips.
Oh, okay.
Somebody was playing around with Charlie Brown Christmas, disgracing Charlie Brown
Oh,
with some language there.
poor Charlie.
Let's see. So there we are back after the New Year's break. Even though we've been back, actually, this is the first
We
time.
never went away, Ed.
No, we never
We
did.
never went away. So you women, just take it easy. We're back. We're sexier than a bead of sweat dripping down Jenna Jameson's chest. But yet we're still cute and cuddly like a soft, furry bunny rabbit snuggling up against your nose.
That reminds me, the ending of our New Year's show.
Yes.
You had like a 2-minute soliloquy.
I did?
And I don't know if that came from a film or you just came out with that at the top of your...
Well, was I wishing everyone well?
I want to wish everyone...
No, I just winged that.
Oh, okay. It was very nice.
Was it?
Very thoughtful.
I didn't really mean it, but I said it.
Oh, all right. All I could come up with was I was hoping Dick Clark could get through his countdown. And you had a whole big thing.
Yeah, I just kind of made that up as we went along.
Okay, what's our films? We have films here.
We do have films. We haven't even mentioned that this show is about films.
No, we should do that first.
We should. We say that every week. And
We
we never
forgot,
do it.
yeah.
Well, I'll just say you're just drugged up and don't know what you're saying right now.
Right.
But we have The Company Men. And what else?
No strings attached.
Is that a puppet film?
It sounds like it.
But it's
Actually, it was supposed to be called Friends with Benefits.
Oh.
But there was another film already with that title.
Oh, and then it was also going to be called F Buddy.
Right.
Okay, shall we get into Company Men?
Yes.
The Company Men.